I got a call saying that they're coming next week. They've already started delivering skid steer. They've got porta pot here. They're gonna be here real soon, and I expect this to be up really quick. We're gonna be getting a dozer in here, gonna be cutting back, like coming back like 30 foot, grading it down to that level, moving some stuff around that way, and then bringing in some gravel. There was just, the way it is right now, it's in a hole, and it would just be a lot of water that would collect around it. So we're gonna do some more groundwork, and then we'll get back on track with that. This build has been going so well up until just recently, and a lot of stuff was like, oh, this person's falling through, that's falling through, this is being held up, that's being held up. I just kind of like had to sit back and be like, you know, it's all gonna be fine, everything's gonna get done. I'm not stressing because we're living in our place now. We can live there as long as we need to. I don't think it's gonna push everything back far enough to where we're not gonna get into our house this year. So I'm like, in all honesty, you know, it's, you know, not being stressed out, kind of like the way I live my life. I try not to be, and just enjoy the little things. So Dozer guys just left. They did some work this morning for a few hours. They dozed the back over there down a lot. I had pulled dirt from this side to the back, so it just wasn't compact. So they dug down to where the dirt was actually compacted and brought in a lot of gravel. And then they'll keep going for a couple days. I think they got this going. And then, yeah, next week we hopefully will get the barn guys back in to get going on this. That is all done now, so we can get the barn guys back in here to start drilling, you know, digging, getting posts ready. Right about here is where the lean-tos are gonna be. So that's gonna be pretty important, but the middle part is gonna be where the barn is. So that's gonna be coming out the back. So I'm gonna have to get some sort of fill dirt in here to just taper it down to be able to go into the back fields. And we'll figure it all out. Miss May, are you excited to have your barn started finally? I think she's pretty excited. She's looking forward to getting in. Yep, super excited. Dozer guy just left, so let's check out his work. Starting back here, he did that gradual slope down to the barn pad, and he even fixed what I thought I was gonna have to pull in dirt for. The sides, I think I was showing that they were a good, you know, 6 inches to 2 foot in some spots, dropping from this pad down to where it was. But he's got that going. He truly is a Picasso with that dozer. So this is all looking good here. And then I think maybe at most I might have to bring some for this back area, because there's going to be a garage door back here, so I might have to make somewhat of a more gentle slope out the back to get to fields and stuff if I'm taking a tractor or something back there. But the animals will be coming out of this side and going that way to pasture. And they started already drilling the holes for the posts, which is awesome, over here. So this inside one is going to be for the I think the square, you can see there's gonna be like the big post, and then stalls are gonna be along the side. So I think they need to do a little bit more posts over here. And then the lean-tos are over here. You can see those going along there. So big old holes getting ready to be filled. Posts, concrete, things are going great. But they're getting started on the other side, and they're just making quick work of this. I love it. So they've got the posts up for the building. They're working on the posts up for the lean-tos. It's just crazy. They're going to be pouring concrete today, and then I think they're going to have like a day or two off. But yeah, it's just craziness how fast things are going. I'm gonna stay out of their way, but come take a look at some of the posts over here. Okay, so it looks like they still got some to fill. And we got some filled out there. That's pretty This is concrete up to, you can kind of see where it is there. So where it's at right now is not going to be where the floor is. They're actually going to come up probably a good 8 inches from where the ground level is right now. So they're going to bring in more gravel and then concrete on top of that. And it looks like they are done. They also have this one real close because there's going to be stalls in between or on this side. So those posts are just to help stabilize. So over here will be 3 12-foot by 12-foot stalls. They're gonna leave a good 12-foot area to be able to drive through, tractor and stuff, and have open space here, doors, man doors. These are gonna be overhead garage doors, front and back. So they started setting the trusses and getting that ready. They took down all the bracing for the posts and started bracing the trusses here off of there. I tell you, it's that building process. Like, I knew it was gonna be big, but then once it starts actually going up, it just feels gigantic. And I feel like I'm never gonna fill it, but I will have plenty of projects going on, plenty of things I'll be doing. So definitely I'll fill it. I was talking to him today. He said they might have this thing done this week, or at least majority of the metal up. So I'm excited about that. Things are going smooth and they are just hard at work. Right there, that's where one of the man doors is, and then right next to it, because this side's where the animals are gonna come out. So I got a man door coming out so I can get into that pasture, and then a man door in the back there. And yeah, super impressed with how things are going. So I have been working on another project while they've been going at the barn. They've been doing great. They're kind of hard to see, but they're working on the roof. They got some insulation up there. They're getting the metal on there. So they have already started to frame in where the doors are going to be, the man doors. There and there, and then also where the stalls are going to be. They cut out where the animals are going to be going out there. They haven't got to that man door yet, but as you can see, it's roofing is going on. Things are looking good. You can see metal on that side already even. So they're kicking butt and I'm happy. They've got this lean-to going. Looks like they got some metal going on that as well. Definitely wrapped around the bottom there. And then I think they're getting, yeah, they got it up to the building on this side. Heard them going like crazy this whole time, just working hard. So yeah, and that side's got that way going, still working on all of that. You can see up there, there's spots for windows. In that gabled area, we are going to put windows so that way there is just more natural light going. You can see them in each bay. So get as much natural light in here as possible since it's just a big closed in area. So walking in here, you can see they got this front done, the back is done, they've got windows in, and they actually just got this left wall put up just this morning. So they've already had the windows in, but they're getting that siding, the siding for that area on. They've got the wall underneath it here done. We are actually wrapping the posts to have a more of a wood grain finished look, because that's what the garage door is gonna look like. And then I think we're gonna end up replacing the front door because they just do white doors and it was on us to replace those doors, and I didn't think about it until it's too late. So we're probably gonna either paint it or buy something that's more, you know, wood grain finish like that over there. The barn guys are done. They finished up yesterday. Let's go check out the finished, well, finished for now project. All right, so there's not much difference besides finishing some trim that they did, getting all of these wrapped. It looks similar to what I left it as, but it is done, the barn. I'll come in and get all this junk out of here. I'm gonna dig in some water line, electric line, get some water and power in here. And then in the next couple weeks, they will be bringing in gravel and concrete, this entire thing. I'm gonna do a part 2 where we do all of the groundwork, where they're going to be getting the floor done, getting the stalls done, getting the overhead doors in. So that's all gonna be in another episode. So thank you guys. I appreciate you watching this.